Hi guys, welcome back to Bevo Tech Pack. How's everyone doing today? Hope you're all well. I'm missing armor. Just noticed that. Oh no, I have armor. Just can't see it. Weird. I needed to put a temporary door in here, a piece in here so that stuff couldn't come through. Because I keep getting these blood moon. The blood moon is rising. And everything goes red and mob spawn and stuff. I think random things does all that. But yeah, we'll see. I have a ton of stuff in my inventory here. I actually need one more thing, which is probably a dropper. Or we could probably use a barrel. Or a crate, but I can't make those. Let's just get a dropper. Not a dropper. I'll get back to that bit actually. So we're gonna go and automate this thing here. And we're gonna do that with the aid of transfer nodes and world interaction upgrades. But first, yes, sorry, I've been upgrading on my cable to be advanced cable, which is a lot better. Just fix this so it's slightly better. There we go. So, what have I got? Well, I have 4 barrels here. The first one of these is going to be used for the generation of sand, because we're going to need sand. That's vitally important to this process. I'm going to move these things for now. So we need sand, lots and lots of sand. So let's get a barrel here. Oh, we need to pull out of this as well. But anyway, let's put this... We have 2 macerators. Macerators... whatever. The first one is simply for taking cobblestone and lava. Oh, crap. I've no water or lava around. My ender pump seems to have stopped, so I don't have either of those. We'll come back in a minute anyway. So we're going to have to actually pull out of this one because you can't just... automatically eject from it, which, you know, probably not the best. But anyway, so this we will have ejecting to the right into the macerator, which will grind cobblestone into sand, and we'll put it in this barrel here. Perfect. Thinking about it, we probably want to put this here actually. I'm just thinking ahead here. So we'll pull out the front and have the barrel here. Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah. Let me get some lava and water and we'll be back in a second. Okay, so after a couple of minutes there of attempting to do some stuff and get some stuff together, I've determined, unfortunately, that you can't actually just automate the creation of these things. You can double Certus ore and nether ore, but you can't just create... like keep creating, because you can't make seeds out of these ones. Some recipes do need pure as just as normal, and flux is created that way, and then you could double the flux by making a pure flux. But if you check out the recipe, making a flux block is like, there's no point in doubling it. I was hoping that you could change it to that and then change it back, but no. I think the nether one, so you can't really use it for much at all, as you can see, and you can't grind it down, so there's almost no point in making this. So instead we're going to automate the production of flux dust, or flux thingies, and we'll do that because we're going to make a charger as well. I didn't make, that's the one thing I didn't make. Iron and flux. Easy. So I've upgraded this to a pattern terminal, and you can see that I have some patterns, a crafted CPU and an interface in my inventory, and we're going to use them now in a minute. And there's the charger. Perfect. Let's just put that there from now. Oh yeah, it has to come out the top. So let's just put it down here for now. We want to move this because we want to be able to interface in and out of it, but why can't I open that? Is there nothing there? I don't know how to use that. But anyway, let's get to the automation of this. So what we want to do is we want to pull out of this thing let's automate the production of the pure Certus, because we need this for making the engineering chips. These can only be done with pure Certus, so these ones are actually useful. So let me just go get some. Let's get a stack of these things, and we'll automate the production of these. I'm kind of annoyed now that you can't automate the whole thing, but it will do for now. So what we want to do is we want to say that one of these equals, and we're going to need some dust. I'm probably going to need more interfaces as well, and I'm going to have to start dealing with channels. This needs to be this, and then this is going to go there. So there is one of those, and then we could say one of these, oops, and a sand will give us two pure Certus. And you might be going, what? How? You'll find out now in a minute. So basically what we're going to do is pulverize. Oh, we need the... So this is going to be pulverized into... Certus will be pulverized into the dust. Cool. And then this can be done into this. So we need to put down our crafting CPU anyway. Nice. There's no recipes in there yet, so we can't do anything yet. But what we do want to do is set up the interface now. We can just set up this first one just like this. This is going to need two though, isn't it? There we go. And we need some way of pulling it back out then. So if we put this in here, then this should show up here. It does. So if we craft, say, two of these, that's pretty cool. I love the new setup. So that is gone in there, and it's already made, but we need some way of pulling it out. So I'm going to need some more import buses. which should be possible easily to make. I have loads of pistons there, and I just need some rubber or slime, of which I don't have much of either, but we should have enough for this purposes. Perfect. So that should actually be fine. So I should be able to craft one of those. And we can push this here, and then we just need some cable like that. So that should actually work fully now. And we can ask for a few of these and start crafting, and 1, 2, 3, boom, perfect, cool. So let me just grab a few things to set up for the next part of this auto crafting, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, I'm going to change this recipe that I'm going to use first. So I've put a dropper in here, and there is a redstone clock right behind it. So that will spit out any items that are in there. So what we want to do then is we want to get this interface here, and this is going to be one of our crafting interfaces now. So we'll hook this to go this way. There we go. And then we get out this thing called the molecular assembler. Now what this thing does is it just does a crafting recipe basically, which is pretty cool. I actually just remembered now that I could probably skip a step, but I want to see how this thing works anyway. So let's put in a recipe, and we'll say that Certus Quartz dust plus sand equals this seeds. Awesome. So we put that in there, and now we can request some seeds. Oh, yeah. That's strange. That should have worked. Yeah. Why you no work? Oh, does this thing need power as well? It does. So there we go, that is making that. So there's the seeds. So now we want it, actually we could just put an export bus that exports those straight in. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna do that. Okay, I am actually gonna go ahead and change the pattern on this one, simply because it's probably easier to do this way, because I don't think we'd ever be making seeds and not then putting them into the system. So Certus Quartz and sand, and you'll notice actually I've hooked up the sand now with a storage bus, so I could just pull it out straight away. Perfect. Now we're going to tell this that it's actually going to turn into 2 pure Certus Quartz. Boom. So we're going to put this in here, and then I'm going to run it because I want to see if it actually works. So I say pure Certus, and I say start. So I don't think that actually lets you do that, so I will need an interface. I need another interface. Damn. Okay, so these actually do, if you want to put it into the molecular assembler, it actually does need to be a pattern. Right. So we will, however, say that one of these equals one of these. Encode that in. And we also want to put this in the filter. We want to say this, and this will come in a bit. But then we need another interface. I put an export bus, but can I get back the interface from that anyhow? No, I can make it into a fluid one. So I need another interface. Okay, let me create one of those. Alright, so I have an interface. Now let me show you something cool. You can actually turn these interfaces into multipart blocks like this, so that they could just go right down here. And I'm going to put it on the side of this thing here like this. And we're going to say that this is going to take sort of seeds and put them in there. That's all it's going to do. So let's pull our cable down here. Up there. Perfect. And we'll just fill this crap in. Again, I'm going to make it nicer. Now, for the import itself, we have an import bus here, so that's probably going to be the best place to put it. I might pull this cable over to the other side quickly. Actually, we should be pulling everything in there, just in case. And we'll take this cable off. Oh, and that as well. Import bus. And... oh, really? Alright. So, here's what we're going to do here now. We're going to grab this bucket of water out for a second. Put a cobblestone in there. Get ourselves a transfer node. Put that there. And we're going to put this filter in here for now. And we're also going to put this world interaction module in there. So this, because we've put the various types of pure quartz and stuff in there. Actually, there's one more we want to put in here, which is the regular Fluix crystal, because that is going to be made in this as well. So let's put this back in here. And this will actually pull all those things out of the water when they're ready to go. I hope. I have not tested this. That is not the right cable. We need some transfer pipes. And we'll just pull that straight into the interface there, which should actually pull it back into the system. So, time to try this out. Let's say we want... let's take the dust out of here as well. We want to do this end to end. So, we want 4 pure Certus quartz crystals. So you can see that it's telling me everything that it needs, and it has everything. So we need... it should start going now. So stuff is crafting in here first, so that gets the dust. And now it's just crafting the crystals, and you could kind of see them in there. And they're all in there. So let's give that however length of time that it takes for this to work. And you can see I've left 2 more spaces for another 2 growth accelerators. How much, what do they require again? I could probably make another one of those. Nope, I'm some Fluix short. We can actually put the recipe in there for that. So, I left it there for a minute, and now we have 4 pure quartz in the system. Certus quartz. So I was going to go ahead and chuck some more of this stuff in, and I want to go ahead and just set up this system to do Fluix, which we can do by doing a charged quartz redstone. and nether quartz. And I think it only gives 1, but maybe it was 2. Well, easy way of doing this. Encode that in, and we're going to put this straight into the same place down here as we had the other one. Boom. And then this should allow me to do this, and we should get it pretty quickly because it is actually pretty quick. There we go, and it is 2. So let me just change the recipe to 2 so it doesn't overcraft stuff. We will have to hook up the charger now as well. But we can leave that for another point. Well, I'll see if I can do that now. So 2 of these. Encode. Done. Sweet. So there's automated Fluix and automated Pure Certus. If we so need them, which is cool. I think that's probably dark down there though, is it? No. Cool, so I might make a couple of more of these growth chargers to make it go faster, and other than that, guys, I think we are well over time. So I got to do a bit more work on this. I might pretty up the place a bit, and I'll see you guys later.